Good morning, friends and family. As you saw, I really enjoyed harvesting some things this morning. I really love this time of year. and that was in the yard, but now I'm in the front by the rock garden. So I figured I'd give you guys an update. This is Angelonia. It's an annual. And boy, does this thing perform. I'm so glad I picked it up. It was out front of a grocery store. Next year I'm going to get a few more of these for different areas. Much more impressive than this perennial azure snow, though this was pretty good in its day, but it didn't last long. You know, just like most perennials, they have their period of blooming and then it's done. But I'm always going to be getting the white knights from Proven Winners, and I'm always going to be getting the Bordeaux Supertunias. These came in little cell packs and they just explode once it turns warm. I'm always going to take care of these Mediterranean heathers. They bloom twice a year, beautiful pink and purple spikes, you know, but keeps its roundish shape. Very impressive and low maintenance, and that's what I really love, is the low maintenance on this whole rock garden. You know, we have the autumn joy that goes pink to like a darker burgundy in the fall. You don't have to pay any attention to it. The boxwoods, of course, maybe some light trimming, but that's about it. But this garden is just brings so much joy with little maintenance. So we did have a problem with this on Supertunia Bordeaux. For some reason it's not taking off. I fertilized it, I gave it some water, but I just might replace it. This perennial is the Montauk Daisies, and this will be covered in daisies for the fall. This Coreopsis tick seed, I have two of them. They're coming to their end because of the heat, I believe. I think they lasted longer last year, but beautiful round balls of bee-loving flowers. And of course we have the Elaeatris here. These are a little smaller this year because they were smothered by the irises that I had in this spot here. That I ripped them out. Probably not all of them. We'll probably get some pop-ups next spring. But I want the Elaeatris to shine in this spot. And then you see behind it a volunteer autumn joy, which I can move somewhere else or leave it for the fall after I have to cut these down. That'll be some fall interest. And I highly recommend these Daphne Bushes. I have two of them here. The fragrance from these are just amazing, and they advertise to put them near your front door, and they're not kidding. You just, you know, brush past them and you smell them, and they're just, I can't remember what they remind me of, what they smell like. And for the Northeast, it's like the alternate version of getting that plant that grows pretty much wild in Florida. And then I have the tall white phlox. This has been here for about 20 years. Really hasn't grown much, you know, or spread out. It gets powdery mildew every year, but you know, I just don't do anything about it. I just take off the dead leaves. It gets powdery mildew and then the leaves just fade away. But I get some decent blooms out of these. And when they're done blooming, or the flowers on the bloom, I just take off the dead ones, and it, you know, reblooms a little bit, so it lasts a while once this gets going. So this is the rock garden in the front of the house that I'm really pleased with. And the White Knights and the Supertunia Bordeaux, that was an inspiration from Garden Obsessions. And I thank them tremendously for all their videos they put up. They have some great ideas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little rock garden update. Thank you so much for stopping in. And we'll catch up again soon. I'm going to be going over my tomatoes.